overheat and realize, oh no, I've only gotten half of your HP. This is going to be a problem in the extended play. And of course, Rumble should still be fine early on.
Multiple times in a series if they want to. Zucker has the overheat, has to flash away his brain.
And here comes Tarzan trying to turn it around. Will surely be a 1-for-1, but the first blood is already there.
Tarzan doesn't have to blow the flash. It's still cannon minion dying to tower. Wave lost at least in
level 6-2, but he's looking to just again help his bot lane.
If there's a fight though, he's given up the XP for this and he's caught on the recall.
Wait, that's a bad spot in a dangerous position as he satchel charged the wrong way. Light taken very low, but surely fall. Hung body blocking best he can. Light also very low, despite the catch, the turnaround damage to choose. But look who else is here! It's Xiaohu! Flash out for the Mega Inferno Bomb. Will not quite get the kill, but Gala still surely falls.
Xiaohu gets involved. He has flash, he has buster shot. He can maybe get another 2 kills here. If he flashes for a buster shot, he can kill.
Flash, buster shot, gets one, gets the reset on the W, but the steadfast presence prevents the easy hop on in.
From that too, so it's Scout getting something from it. We were saying that, you know, we were wondering what form the mid laners would be on between Xiaohu and Scout. Xiaohu turning up early in this game, that's a good sign. Scout, he now needs to respond somehow. You cannot have one of these mid laners turning up and the other one not being there. We're going forwards.
Crisp's in danger. The equalizer does a lot of damage. There's just nowhere to go. The Permafrost comes on in, and the punish on the invade is swift.
It is, and we can see how powerful that Rumble is with the follow-up. Scout going forwards, trying to get something, get some more damage onto Tarzan. So they get themselves 1 kill. They get themselves kind of a good kind of dissuasion wards. Might be able to catch someone, but again, they don't have the Rumble.
Here we go, gets the Sejuani onto Xiaohu's a lot of damage back though, onto Scout. Xiaohu dies to the true shot barrage. Damage back is looking pretty good, but Tarzan just so low. Mega Inferno Bomb comes in, but it's a bit late. And now Breathe is here, but that teleport is already too late. Everyone is dead.
Weibo thinks they're safe because the Rumble isn't at the play, but it's Xiaohu who gets caught. I really think someone should have just...
It's a bit dicey. Tarzan should still claim this dragon here though, and again, 2-1-1 has the Eclipse, is still doing well.
Have been on the downswing in summer. Who is going to be the one to kind of arrest that momentum?
Ooh, Tarzan finds Weiwei, but again at this point with the steel caps in particular, that isn't as much damage as it might have been earlier on in the game. Flash on him for the heroic charge. The steadfast presence afterwards. Tarzan gets over the wall and just about stays alive. Mega Inferno Bomb comes on down. I think LNG have just gone too deep. Mega Inferno Bomb is there, but look who else is here. Scout, flash on forward for Gala, lands a Q, cannot land another. The body blocks from Light keep everyone alive.
Xiaohu is on the bot side of that fight too. He might still be able to jump in. He's going to stop the Hex Flash. No, not quite. Hung eats up that buster shot and will... Very, very important too. If they get this Herald, get themselves side lanes open, and then also get that Herald onto mid lane potentially, I think LNG, they'll be very happy with how they can play out that mid game. I think LNG have been very, very good. Even in this summer against top esports, they had a 6-for-1 tower trade or something like that in the group stage victory they had in game 1 of the second round robin versus them. They've been very good at tower-based gameplay. That has been their forte so far. And even last year when they had Tarzan on their roster with Scout, that was one of the better things they could work towards.
Breathe taken very low, flashes immediately, and has to pop the ult as well.
No. Either way, it stops Mundo healing. LNG tower-based gameplay again. Scout getting the side lane goal, and LNG opening up the map. They still have a Herald to lose. Use, rather.
Alright, well, the Herald summoned in mid lane, looking to try and get a charge on here. Flash away from Light to avoid the Glacial Prison. This time we'll get out of jail free. Scout, Valkyrie's over the wall, but does get hit by the Bonesaw regardless. Maybe forced to flash here as Breathe, pretty quick, and has to flash the second briefcase. Now Hung potentially in a dangerous position, looking for the keeper's verdict.
He's only got a Hex Flash. He needs to charge. They're not gonna let him.
He's in so much danger. Xiaohu now behind everybody could prove to be really scary here. Xiaohu?
Yeah, he's teleported in. I don't really know if he knows what he's doing yet.
Oh,
he spots out Weiwei. He's gonna jump in.
He gets really ugly. Scout's still here though. What on earth am I witnessing? Weiwei can't get over the wall because he's body blocked, and Tarzan gets that one too.
You know what? It has been a while since we've seen one of the Xiaohu. That actually does have a blue buff underneath him. Did he actually end up getting it? I think I missed that one.
I think he didn't get it. I think Tarzan has it.
Okay. Right, so LNG, they are going to get themselves that dragon. They do lose themselves that top lane out of turret, so once again, we're getting ourselves very even trades. 2 towers for 2 towers. Side lanes open. Zucker almost has that ignite, as you're rightfully saying. Zucker, he's going towards that second mass for the Riftmaker for continued damage over time. Breathe. I think Breathe's overstayed.
See how it plays. I wonder whether Weibo want to come and play this. Going to have the maximum dosage available, but it's just nowhere to heal through. It's just too much. And despite Tarzan and Chris both being in the area, they don't really want to come and play this one for now. Flash on forward for the Winter's Flail. Tarzan now in a dangerous position himself. Does have the upgraded W, so gets to slow everyone down there with the Void Spikes.
Yeah, but does that leave them
I might otherwise have liked?
And splitting up that map has been the name of the game so far. It has all been about the sideline turrets.
Tarzan?
That is a
Tarzan?
Hexgate. Hung, is he caught out or is Tarzan?
That's a huge amount of damage. He took that Hexgate. It was a complete mistake.
Tarzan's the one that gets caught out. LNG ready and waiting. What have Weibo got left?
Scout Valkyries on him. They lose Xiaohu as well, and Baron has spawned. You've lost your jungle and mid lane.
Just as Barrett is available as well. It's been a couple of minutes. It's been waiting there for the first opportunity. LNG get a great couple of picks. Weibo, I don't think they got the damage left. Light has an ultimate. Is that enough?
Zucker looking for an angle here with the equalizer as well. Light might have to try and throw out a big Mega Inferno Bomb. It's an early-ish smite here from Weiwei, trying to use both charges of it. Zucker taken pretty low. Continue to contest. The bombs keep flying on through. The equalizer now comes on down. It is a 3v5. Nearly steals it away. Does not quite get it, does Light. And now Scout can hop on forward. Doesn't have that much mana though, so how much damage he can do might be a little limited. Breathe, body blocking for the Ziggs, who does some work. And Poppy just gets melted by Breathe with a Heartsteel proc, but the damage is already done. The whole team eventually...
Use that W to show that's not been started. Maybe he thinks, well, they're not on the Baron starting it. Maybe they're not on the same side of the map. But that just feels like a massive miscalculation.
It was a known quantity because there was a ward in that bush. They knew the Poppy was there. Yeah, so I'm assuming they're thinking, well, we've got to catch.
That's the thing. You know that one person's there. It's one of those things when in such a tight game, it really is about trying to like thread the needle in those kind of delicate plays.
But now this should be LNG's game to win.
I think it absolutely should be, and again, they have really good siege. You have some tank from the side of Weibo, and you can start wave clearing.
Yeah, of course. There comes the Glacial Prison into the equalizer. Doesn't actually get that much value from either. The turret will still fall, but two of the ultimates now down mean the rest of the siege. The Rumble hasn't really been managed that well. The Mundo will become problematic later on. And in fairness, farmed okay, but got caught out enough times. They're going to try and engage into the jungle here, but it's onto Crisp. Gala is there into Tarzan, who's in a 1v2. Will need to hop over the wall and does so. Breathe now coming on over. The Scryer's Bloom was there. Gala misses the initial Q. It does misses the second one as well.
That'll save him.
And the Void Sponge
That'll save him.
I don't know whether it will. Zucker coming around. Is he trying to recall? He is Tarzan! What are you doing, mate? Gets the Eclipse shield, will burn out. You can't just sit there.
Well, I think the problem is that there are so many members on top side. It's like, well, I gotta find a way out of this somehow. And just doesn't find it. Demolish on mid lane from Breathe. Almost takes down the full turret. But Tarzan, for someone who's had such good form for Weibo, this has been a pretty disastrous mid to late game for him. Caught out multiple times, and the rest of the team scrambling to pick up the pieces, dying across the board.
Got himself a maximum dosage, lands some slow. Is still pretty tanky here. Trying to back away. Xiaohu is backing out himself. I wonder whether they might teleport on this wave. Actually, I take that back. There's no option for that from either Xiaohu or Light. So it's just going to be the 1v2 and Breathe. Just doesn't have enough of the tank, and Zucker was coming around the back end anyway, so nowhere to run for the Mundo.
It's very
easy.
easy.
LNG, so there's at least some room to stall. Just don't know whether the late game it gets that much easier. The Mundo scales exceptionally well, do not get me wrong, and of course things like Tristana, Ziggs, greater in the late game too, but
this is kind of the game state where, so earlier in the day we kind of said this about Invictus Gaming a bit when they were behind the game. It's like sometimes when you're behind the game you can't really judge them. It's a close 1v1 instead of the Flicker Blades getting that junk cooldown back, but really when you're this far behind it's kind of hard. Xiaohu caught out on the side lane.
I understand why the decision was made, but Weiwei is there. And we're thinking they might be setting up around the Baron because that was alive, but Weiwei says, yeah, you may begin to be a real threat towards this Rumble that has otherwise been uncontested so far this game. Gala here as well, so alongside Hung, Dragon secured, but there to get a stun onto the wall onto Tarzan, who doesn't get over the wall, gets knocked up. There's the steadfast presence afterwards. Equalizer does a lot of damage to Tarzan. I mean, may be forced to flash, still has the Void Assault. True Shot Barrage flashed away from.
Close run stuff going by the very edge of his seat there, Tarzan. Now with Tarzan with no flash being chunked out, that's the Baron start. One mistake in the side lane play from Weibo. That should be the Baron going with it.
Light is here. They might be able to get back with the Hex Gates though. Still going down to about half HP. That will still be the Baron. There's no way back in this one. Big Glacial Prison is now secured. Is there a fight after? Xiaohu's behind. They want this. It's very deep though from the Tristana. Mega Inferno Bond lands onto a few, but the Locket Shield is solid. Breathe being chunked out is tanked as he was before, but the rest of Weibo are not returning fire till quite yet. Tarzan gets across the Hex Gate. The damage on LNG is beginning to rack up. Magnesaur from Chris gets a couple. Flash for the charge into the wall despite the Magnesaur being there as Weiwei stays alive. They lose two, and Weibo Gaming cannot end up in the same space at the same time. Zucker does so much damage, goes golden. Big buster shot away. True Shot Barrage is back. A triple kill to Gala. Makes it a quadra kill for Gala. He is the master of them. He's counting a lot more than the rest of us know. Make it Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pentakill for Gala.
The Prince of Pentas, Gala, brings it out at the end of Game 1 versus Weibo. Pentakill to the Ezreal, Nexus to LNG.
And it looked like a contest that Weibo might be wanting to take, and somehow, some way, they still say no. Of course, it's Gala with a